Ever wondered why the fortune cookies are so closely linked to Chinese cuisines, even though they actually originated in America? Or how those tiny slips of paper can carry such profound messages? Well, stay tuned as we unravel their story together. Fortune cookies offer something uniquely special, a personalized experience delivered in a tiny edible package. Did you know that the beloved fortune cookie, usually served in Chinese restaurants worldwide, actually has its roots in California? While a good number of people would think of them as a traditional Chinese treat, their origin is actually quite different. The fortune cookie is believed to have originated from Japanese immigrants who came to America in the late 1800s, with a similar cookie called Sujiira Sinbei. Dating back to the Ibo period, 1603 to 1868, Makoto Hagiwara introduced these cookies to the US at the Japanese Tea Garden in San Francisco around 1914. But as Japanese Americans were held in captivity during World War II, Chinese restaurants adopted and popularized fortune cookies. David Jung, a Chinese immigrant, was credited with creating the modern fortune cookies and filling them with inspirational messages in 1918. Today, these crunchy delights serve as a perfect symbol for luck and wisdom. But interestingly, many people in China have never tasted one. Now that we've set the stage, let's introduce the star of our show, the fortune cookie. Imagine breaking open that crispy shell to reveal a hidden message. It's a moment filled with anticipation. What will your fortune be? But what's inside isn't just random. It often carries messages of hope and sometimes even a comedic fortune that can leave you a sweet ending to your dining experience. These cookies are more than just a delightful dessert. They serve as a fascinating cultural bridge, rich in tradition and meaning. Each cookie holds an element of surprise and curiosity, inviting diners to crack it open and discover the uplifting or humorous messages inside, which often provide a cheerful conclusion to their meal. This unique concept distinguishes fortune cookies from ordinary treats, making them a memorable treat. Now, just one question. What do you think is the most important ingredient in the fortune cookie? We would love to see your guesses. Stick with us till the end of this video to find out. The production process. You might think these little crunches are made with some secret recipe, but here's the surprising truth. They're actually made from just 4 simple ingredients. That's right, flour, sugar, vanilla extract, and egg whites. But then, what makes these cookies truly magical isn't just the ingredients themselves, it's how they come together. When mixed and baked just right, they transform into those crispy, crunchy shells that hold your fortune inside. Before we get deeper into this production process, if you love learning about food history and production processes like this one, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. In the heart of Brooklyn, New York, the Winston Food Factory sits comfortably, producing about $3 billion fortune cookies every year. That's approximately 4 million cookies every day. Imagine being part of that production line. Such a wholesome experience. At the Winston Factory, the journey of these delightful confections unfolds with a meticulous process that transforms raw ingredients into the iconic cookies we know and love. Let's take a closer look at how all this happens. Raw material processing. The production of fortune cookies starts off with these raw materials: flour, sugar, water, egg whites, and exotic flavors like vanilla and almond extract. Over the years, Winston has established long-term partnership with competent suppliers for the consistent supply of these ingredients, with strict standards to quality. These ingredients are delivered to the factory in bulk, often arriving in large trucks that unload their contents into designated storage areas. Once inside, workers carefully inspect and handle each ingredient to ensure they meet strict quality standards. The flour is stored in silos, while sugar and other dry ingredients are kept in sealed containers to maintain freshness. When it is time to kickstart the production process, workers use forklifts and pallet jacks to transport these materials to the mixing area. Batter preparation. The first and most important step in these beautiful cookies production is creating a thin and free-flowing batter. This is achieved using a high-speed industrial mixer, in which workers combine the flour, sugar, vanilla extract, and water, and egg whites. This mixing process is done with precision in order to achieve the right consistency. Light and flowing, similar to pancake batter. After mixing, the batter is allowed to rest for about 30 minutes at room temperature in order to enhance its texture. Once the batter is ready, it moves through an automated production line designed to optimize efficiency. The batter dispensing system, a marvel of engineering designed to ensure that each cookie starts with the perfect amount of batter. As you watch closely, you can see small amounts of this golden mixture being accurately dispensed onto baking trays that glide along a conveyor belt. The fortune cookies undergo a mechanical molding process, where they are dispensed onto hot trays as flat circles. Then top plates cover the dough to maintain its shape, while they are baked at carefully regulated temperatures, typically around 350 degrees Fahrenheit to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, for about 30 seconds, changing from soft batter into delicious crispy treats. The rapid baking is crucial for making fortune cookies as it allows for quick caramelization of the sugar, enhancing crispiness while maintaining the moisture inside. This achieves that ideal texture and color that we all love. Looking into the oven, you could almost smell the sweet aroma gliding through the air. The art of adding the fortune. As soon as these warm cookies emerge from the oven, they're still pliable and ready for the next step, the insertion of the fortune. This is where dedicated workers shine at the insertion station. With precision and speed, they program machines to quickly place pre-printed fortune slips into each cookie. But how are the fortunes made? The fortunes are usually printed on thin slips of paper using standard printing technology. These slips contain short messages, jokes, or wise sayings, which are prepared in advance, often by writers or content teams. Once the cookies are baked and still soft, workers manually or with machines insert the fortunes into the cookie. The fortune is placed in the center of the dough before it's folded. Then the edges are pinched together to form a closed shape, usually a half moon or folded triangle. Once this is done, the cookies move to a cooling conveyor belt, where they harden into their final crisp texture. These processes involve combining a fascinating blend of human skill and automation that ensures every cookie carries a unique message. Then, the cookies travel on a cooling conveyor belt, where they harden into their final crisp texture. What fortune would you like to see inside your cookie? Cooling. This stage is a crucial part of cookie production, ensuring that the cookies harden properly and maintain their desired texture. Here, the cookies are gently placed on a conveyor belt, which moves them through vents for about 10 to 30 minutes in order to properly circulate air around the cookies, promoting even cooling and preventing moisture buildup without becoming overly dry. Pre-packaging. Workers on the ground carefully oversee the activities at each stage, checking for uniformity in size and shape, ensuring the fortunes are properly inserted. Before proceeding to packaging, the cookies are also inspected for any defects in texture, taste, and color. Packaging and distribution. With the hardening process complete, the cookies are set for what's next, the packaging. Automated packaging machines come into play here, wrapping up each cookie individually in protective plastic, locking in freshness and preventing any breakage during transport. Watch closely as these machines collaborate seamlessly, wrapping each cookie up. However, it's not just the machines doing the work. The packaging team on ground oversees the activities to ensure smooth and efficient functioning. With attentive eyes and steady hands, they ensure that each cookie is wrapped to perfection. The packaged cookies then glide through designed inspection stations, where skilled workers conduct thorough checks for any packaging errors or damaged cookies. During this stage, teamwork is important. Each inspector communicates with their colleagues to uphold quality standards and maintain a fast-paced workflow. This commitment ensures that every cookie not only looks good, but is also safe for consumption. Finally, once inspected and approved, the cookies are ready for warehouse logistics. Boxes containing hundreds of cookies are organized and loaded onto delivery trucks destined for restaurants and stores across the world. Advanced software systems are used to track inventory and optimize delivery routes, ensuring that your favorite cookies arrive fresh and just in time for you. As we wrap up, remember that these little treats carry more than just sweetness. They hold stories and traditions from different cultures. Remember our little question earlier? What do you think is the most important ingredient in the fortune cookie? If you guessed fortunes, you're absolutely right. As we know, there is no fortune cookie without a fortune. If you found this exploration fascinating, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more insights into everyday production.